gold, but ready to fight. Standing tall, doing what's right. Shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I've gotta keep. Breaking chains, leaving pain behind. Calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around. Justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again. In the dark, where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell. Standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies. No more secrets in disguise. Second chances, they wear thin. Spawn trooper rides again.
Warning: the following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. Good morning, everybody. And I do hope that everyone actually listens to that warning. It does mean that the content within this video and any video I do is intended for mature audiences only. Yes, and let's go. First of all, yes, hi Sandra, Roy, Hans, Hose, Mama Joe, and good day or good evening, Aussie Jen. How you doing? And welcome to everybody else. So, yeah, we're going to have a quick stream, just a bit of an update in regards of gaming. Yeah, I need to do a MacGyver on this freaking flight control system, because it's driving me to a point where it could become an international incident if I don't figure out how to sort this out. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing a I'm sorry. I was showing something, and I can't stop laughing. I've been laughing for about 45 minutes now. Uh, I just can't keep a straight face. But yeah, last night, absolutely fantastic stream. It's about time to get back into the positive stuff. And even though everything I've been doing is positive and upfront and factual, sometimes you just have to enjoy yourself. And last night was fantastic. Hi, Amago, how you doing? Um, some people's ears must have been burning quite considerable. There's a lot of libel stuff going on. Hi, David. How you doing? There's a lot of libel stuff going on lately, and it's very funny because everyone has at some point committed libel. But seeing what happened yesterday with the was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember, to be honest with you, because like to see the amount of people that I mean, if you like Ray, not Roy, Ray. You, how can you whine and complain? How can you sit there and act the way you do, but you've bought yourself a brand spanking new car? It may be secondhand, who knows? It may be a hand me down, who knows? But anyway, excuse me a second. Wrong button. We don't want to upset the natives, do we? Oh God, this is so funny. I've never been so fun. Here's the thing, right? If you're angry or sad and then happy the next, right? People accuse you of being bipolar. If you are, if no, okay. Go to your happy place. Right, okay. So anyway, this is gonna be sort of a coffee stream and a little bit of let's have a little bit of fun, right? We don't yeah. Um yeah. So last night, obviously, actually, let me just sit here for a second. Let me just sit here for a second because I just can't compose myself because like everything that I've seen in the last 45 minutes, well, hour and a half, is just absolutely turned me into an absolute nutcase because like I just can't I I don't try to I don't try to drag people down in mental health, physical health, or anything else. I let other people do that, and that shows their true character. But I when you read documents and then you read these documents all this time and you hear people on their platforms, you know, doing 180s like if it was a new hobby, but then blame other people, and then you see the new documents turn up, and then you go and listen, and it's like oh shit, what do we do now? And where's Deuce Boy? Where's Deuce Boy? Where is he? Nowhere to be seen. They sat together last night. I mean, Oh, this makes me so happy. There are so many idiots that we all know on both sides of the coin, but you guys over there need to stop drinking that water. Stop. Hey, do you know what? Go to the candy store, get yourself a lollipop, and start sucking on that because at least you'll know it's safe. Oh shit! Oh yeah. I bet, I bet the crampons and the swamp lizards are sitting there right now going, Oh shit! I wonder if they can get us life jackets for this deep hole we were in. uh, oh god, the whole time before Christmas and over Christmas, they were like going, "Yeah, everything we say is right," and now everything has fallen apart. It's like Rome. No, not Rome. No, Pompeii. There you go. And I'm not laughing because they're suffering. I'm laughing because they sit on them and other people sit on their platforms and think that they're God, that they can say whatever they like. And and we're all like that, yeah. But all this time, where's your transparency? Oh. And you're like going, well, I need to. I don't know what the fuck's in this coffee, but I need to stop drinking it. Oh shit! Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is where you can justifiably say that there is mental health illness going on. This is where you can actually justifiably state that there is mental health going on somewhere. Because, a normal, rational individual, and I'm not just talking about that, I'm talking about everything you've witnessed over the last few months, irregardless who it is. Mental health has definitely something to do with it. Because, like, any normal, rational individual, any normal, rational individual would not be conducting or behaving like this. I mean, it can't be. It can't be. Everything that I've witnessed myself in the last few weeks, and I mean, it's not. It's not. It's there's no rational explanation for the behavior, and the fact now that God, Jesus Christ, there's not one federal court case, but now there's two. All good things come in threes. I mean, like, there's me sitting in the background, sitting in the shadows, going, "Yeah, I can't wait till the federal court case." And like the thumbnail case and the trespass case is like irrelevant now, because like I think a lot of people are going to come to the realization now that after that second, oh my god, that second motion for the next federal court case with jury, may I add. That's going to be like the nuclear weapon toss in atoll. That's going to be that. Oh my god, that is going to wake up a lot of people very early in the morning with cold sweat, and the only people responsible for that are they themselves, and the fleas from really early on. You should have realized what you were getting yourself into, considering that this wasn't to support a grifter, a liar, an impersonator of multiple personalities. You jumped on. You used that to get your agenda and your narrative and Eric across, and it's come back to bite you in the ass because you took advantage of a situation where look where you are now. Here's the thing now. Here's the thing. Here's the best part of this now. You don't have to be transparent anymore. We all know that you've skimmed off the top. So we're just going to wait until the court deals with this, and we're going to wait until. I mean, if David Richards does decide to take this legal, then obviously it's going to take a long time for the authorities to sort this out. It's not going to happen overnight. That I can assure you of. But it is going to get looked into. I mean, there's nothing. Hi, Nemo. Good morning. There's nothing that anyone is going to get away from now, because right early on, the fleas, they turned around and they went, oh, they were going on about this Rico thing. He was Rico. That excuse me, Jeremy was Rico and everything else. Well, have a guess what? You have shown every single symptom under the RICO Act. In fact, you know, you've got no receipts for any type of donation that you've received. And you know, we can go on about this until hell freezes over, and it'll just be repetitive. But now it's panic mode. And I think it's freaking hilarious. And so many people just go on and go on and on and on and on. I mean, here's the thing, like the fact that, you know, certain individuals haven't turned up on their stream. And the only time when people do turn up on their stream, and here's fact, this is fact, go and check it. You know, if I mention it or someone else mentions it or Tug or Megan mentions it or they or them mention it, okay, the next day, suddenly, you know, no, that wouldn't be. I was speaking. You just lost connection. No. Anyway, but then again, I wouldn't know. So you can do a check. Do a Microsoft security check. Scan your system. But yeah, it was. Oh my god. Oh god. No, I'm not a vindictive person. I don't think, you know, when people make mistakes, am I vindictive and I go after them and I keep going and going and going? No. But if I think they're in the wrong, and if I think they're lying, or if I think they're dishonest and they're misinterpreting or misrepresenting the truth, that's when I do go after them, and I will stick on them like flies to shit. Hello, squid. How you doing, sweetheart? And I'll stick on them like flies to poo. Now, and I've done that from day one. The proof of the pudding is with Bruce and other people. Now, here's the thing, though. When they and them and everyone else involved in this anti what the hell's and over both sides, okay, you have to look at the bigger picture, all right? Because there's a lot of people playing chess, but what they're doing, they're making silly little mistakes. One second. All right, and those mistakes, Laura, hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. They make mistakes, and these mistakes, right, disappear, and a lot of people miss it. But the thing is, when you pay attention, which a lot of people haven't done, these mistakes then stand out. Perfect example. Last night we had someone come in who didn't agree with what we were saying. The other night, people were coming in and not and weren't agreeing with what we were saying. And then I realized how long I've been streaming, so I just ended the stream. The night before that, again, people were coming in, and the night before that, people were coming in. The thing is, when people come in and question anything, what you do or what you say, right, and you can prove it, then you're sort of taking the wind out of the sail. Now, here, when you look at the crampons, the fleas, the walruses, whatever you want to call them, here's their problem. I've said this multiple times. They will sit, and not just they, but them and everyone else. They will sit on their platform, and they will again give you this spiel about, you know, whatever's going on. and they will work. They will play it. They will work on it and work on it and work it. It's like a theater production, right? They will make you fall in love with a character, fall in love with a story. And then you start believing that story. You start becoming part of that story. And then suddenly you're sitting there and half an hour or a couple of hours later actually believing what they're saying. Right? Because the one person is sort of reinforcing what the other person is saying. And it's like a little psychological trick. And that's one thing I've noticed about it. And that's why one of the reasons I don't listen to them is because the more they talk, the more I know they're lying. Because if you make a statement of something like Jeremy this, Jeremy that, and then what they do, they show pictures. They show one picture of a vehicle driving past with someone with his arm out. They then show another picture, which I've demonstrated on this stream. Right? They go past the height of the top of the fence, for example, and everything else. All right. You didn't even need a selfie stick. If you had your hand like that outside the window, you would already be above the level of the fence. I've proven that. I've shown that on one of my streams. And the fact that it's a public road, all these things, right, where they fabricate the lies about stalking and everything else, harassing and all that. So, and like last night, one of the things I said, well, if you're driving up and down that road and you're accusing him of stalking and harassment, what about all the neighbors? What about the neighbors? I mean, this court case has now come to a point where it's one-sided. It's one-sided. I mean, it's the fact that you have a lawyer who don't even know how to say this. You got a lot. I mean, we already know that technically he shouldn't be a lawyer anymore. I mean, he should have his license revoked, because like the behavior that he is showing is that it's not just unprofessional. I think it's also unhealthy. And they will end up seeing the consequences for their actions. And unfortunately, that's what's happened now, the second federal court case. So I think now, I think a lot of people have taken a step back going, oh, yeah. I think, Jeremy's not messing around with this one. So because the thing is, I mean, this is affecting Jeremy and George and everyone around them as well. And a lot of people don't mention that, do they? Right? That's the biggest problem. But you still have thousands of people who will go and support them. And like I said last night, that Facebook group, the what the hell's fake Facebook group, should be closed down. It should be deleted. Yes, I'm in it because I like to be entertained. And yes, I've posted in it. And I still think it should be closed down. I should, and just to give you an idea why, right? I mean, am I sometimes sarcastic and facetious? Yeah. Do I enjoy it? Yeah. Is there a reason why I enjoy it? Well, because to be an arsehole, you need to become one. So, and because like everyone else act and behave that way, why not join them? If you don't want to beat them, join them. It's one of those things. So I made a post this morning just to prove my point. This morning, right? 3 hours ago. Okay, 3 hours ago. That's wait a minute. That's so it's 1:30 now. So it'd be 10:30. 3 hours ago, right? And it'd have been 5:30 in the morning East Coast, and it would have been about 6-7 o'clock Australian time, right? I posted 112 new posts. That's just today. 2,046 in the last month. 5,203 total members, and 41 in the last week. and it was created only a year ago. $112 posts. That's from like, hey, you're an asshole, all the way to an anonymous posting, or me putting up, good morning, motherfucker. Yeah. So wait, you woke up on in my living room. Oh shit. Oh, well, sorry to hear that, Mary. Just be careful. Make sure there's no cables, electric cables, or anything. So yeah, right. So that's just in one day. So can you imagine if you just sat there and waited, and then basically went and checked it again, say on Friday, you can richly tell it is a cesspool of, yeah. There's no need for it. At the end of the day, if you want to make an opinion, put it onto your own page. Represent yourself. Represent what you put out. Because at the end of the day, that group, all it's doing is creating negativity. It's creating divide. It's creating a false sense of truth or lies or whatever you want to call it. Now, a lot of people, I mean, I'm just absolutely happy, that I had last night. It was a relief. Oh my God, it was a relief to actually 100% enjoy myself. I mean, before I was like at 80, 90%, but last night was fantastic. It was actually good to talk about, real stuff, not like make believe or anything else that other people like to talk about. And today we're having a coffee. So, and I have to apologize to everyone because yet again, there won't be any gaming today, but I am going to sort something out because I need to. I swear to God, I need to either find my drill and put 7-inch nails in my frickin' desk, or I need to find attachments for my flight control system because Flight Simulator X is quite an old game, so the graphics are a little bit. But the thing is, hopefully the sound and the effects and everything else will look good. However, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? So yeah, Truck Sim, I'm definitely going to do one of them. So there's definitely going to be that happening because I have been neglecting my gaming with Flight Sim and driving. I've been playing Armour. I have actually been neglecting a lot of games because I've been dealing with all this childish behavior. But we're going to move on, and we're going to move on to better sights and better heights, as they say. And at the end of the day, I know that there's a lot of people who don't like the game side, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to, you can have a look. You may enjoy it. You may like, oh yeah, okay then, all right. But yeah, there you go. So let's have a look at some of the comments, shall we? Because I've missed a lot. Okay, so okay, we got Roy. Hi, yeah, good morning, thank you. How you doing, buddy? Aussie Jane, yeah. Mama Joe, yeah. Ammo Girl, yeah. Nimrod, hi, sweetheart. Who else have we got? Who are we missing? Squid, my darling, hi. Hans, hello, guten Morgen, guten Tag. Many streamers, both extremely large and small, showing their true colors. Yes, yeah. Unfortunately, that is happening, Squid, and it's the nature of the beast. Unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast. And hey, this is why that truthfulness and being honest with yourself before with other people is important. So this is one of the reasons I sort of like stepped back away from what was going on, because I saw what was going on, and I've already said what I wanted to say. And to be honest with you, I was starting to get a little bit. It was starting to get a little bit tiresome and a little bit boring. So, but the one thing you're really good at, Squid, is you are really good at reading the the motions and the dockets, the documents. So, but me now, I don't see any interest in that because I don't have as much knowledge in American law as many others do, and some others probably don't have it, but you do have quite a bit of knowledge under your belt on that one. Mary Walls, hi. Mama Joe, I've already SMN. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Starzy, morning, my dear. Philip, hi. How you doing? Johnny D, good morning. And wait a minute. Tiptoes to the back of the crew room. Yeah, okay, not a problem. What was I going to say? Yeah, that's it. Gaming is definitely going to happen because, like, I am bored. I am sick and tired of just sitting here talking to you guys. Because the thing is, sometimes I'd rather sit here and talk to you and be playing. And I think you guys would actually enjoy that because you'd probably laugh your ass off if you saw me crash or whatever. And it's not fair. I've been neglecting you guys, and I think it's time to not neglect you. Julia Morgan, hi. Did I miss you? Did you sneak in somewhere and I missed you? I do apologize. Yeah. But good news is Eric has actually put a video up on YouTube about his mobility scooter, and he has thanked everyone. So if you go and check him out, go and check his short out, and you'll be very happy to see it. And it's all folded over nicely. So we've done something really good there. I'm really proud of everyone. So anyway, how have you been doing? How's it going, everybody? Welcome to first floor, ladies underwear. Ding. Good morning. Second floor, pew pews. Ding. Fourth floor, parachutes. Sorry, Spawn, I love it when you go. Oh yeah, I bet you do, Dave. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Love you so much. But like one thing I can say though is I actually looked at my just to remind. Oh wait a minute, I need to repeat this. One second. Just a reminder that costs $0 to be nice. How much? What to be an arsehole? Wait, what? Can I Venmo you? That's not the point. Is it free then? Anyway, yeah. So if any of you see my early morning, because I know when you guys wake up and I know that you're stuck to Facebook, and that's what I like. I know the fact that you go open up the next, you go, good morning, mother fluffers. Yeah. So I'm happy about that. And to be honest with you, hello. To be honest with you, there's not much I can actually really say today. It's just that I just thought I'd come live. Let's talk about last night. Fantastic stream, fantastic co-host, fantastic environment. We had a very good constructive conversation, and let's move that on from today. Yeah, I think that like the positive vibe needs to continue because Oh yeah, look at that. Comments are turned off. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I just received. Oh yeah. Oh, Roy, how's the other half? I know that there was something I was going to ask. Yeah, and Aussie Jen, yeah. See, people could. This is what I really like about the community that come to my streams, and people who visit my stream, is you just talk with each other, you communicate. I mean, it's like you've walked into a cafe, sat down, and start talking to each other. So that's what I like. I can sit here and not say a bloody word, and there'd be interaction. Now, I know a lot of people don't, are not happy with me coughing and sneezing and having a heartbeat or pulse or breathing or or talking or thinking or moving but here's one thing I want to say. There you go. How about that? And something else, right? I think that you Americanese should come over to the United Kingdom and do a pub crawl. And then once you've done that, then you can come and complain. So there you go. And that's another thing, right? I have seen worse behavior on other people's streams, right? And not just people that we all know. I mean, richly, you go you go on YouTube, right? And you come across hosts whose conduct is somewhat freaking questioning. I mean, like, are they, that they're actually allowed out unsupervised? And the people who there are platforms that I don't even really know how to say this. It's like they deliberately, I'm not. No, I'm not even going. I am not even going to. Yeah, not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going that way. I'm not going to turn into one of them. But one thing I do like is that there is a company out there, and I think, Eric, I knew there was something I wanted to say last night, but I totally forgot about it because we had so much to get. That's why it was the stream last night was a bit that long. There was one thing I wanted to actually mention. There is a company that build UGVs, right? Unmanned ground vehicles. That's what it's called, UGV, and it's remote control, right? But there's one thing I can tell you right now, Eric would do anything for. The tracks are I think they're about 10 inches or 12 inches width, right? The thing weighs nearly 300 kilos or 200 kilos or something like that, right? And it is like a tank. Can you imagine a mobility scooter built like that? Yeah, I'm just going to go into Walmart's. And all you hear is like something like, yeah. So there goes the neighborhood with that one. So let's not tell Eric about that, shall we? Hi, Lisa. Good morning. What was the weather like for you last night, Lisa? Well, what's happening in the world? Well, basically nothing much. Nothing much. One thing I can say is that so a lot of people are getting sued. Yeah, old saying: you make your bed, you see. This is why. Here's the thing: when you point the mistakes out to people, and then they mock you and call you sperm trooper or spam trooper or spunk trooper, or actually, I think all those are quite well thought of. Actually, I mean, compliments. They're funny. The fact that you actually listen to what people were saying, but then you attack, but don't realize what the people were saying. It was actually factual. And look where you are now. Yes. Yes. What are you looking at, Kat? I love you too. Anyway, so yeah. They have them for a track chair, but they are very, yes, I know. They're not cheap. They're not cheap. Just a base with the tracks, the motors, the batteries, and everything else, you're looking over 10 grand or 15 grand or something like that. So they're not cheap. So I hope that you guys enjoyed last night's stream. Oh, that was so nice to have my pretty. But the thing is, like I said, in the near future, all right, there's going to be some special guests coming on. And I'm looking forward to that. No, not under there. Go, move, go. Because that's going to be the important thing, is because and something else. I there's one thing I need to say. This. I don't know where Gail is. Gail Jenkins, where are you? Yeah, when someone gets hold of you, Gail, right? And this is the most heartfelt message I'm going to. Well, this is one of the most nicest things that anyone could have done. Gail gifted me a reading when I was informed of that. However, I've already had one, and I think it's not a bad thing, but I think it would be better if I paid it forward. So I need the permission from Gail to pay that forward, to give someone that. So if anyone can contact Gail Jenkins, and just let her know, I would like to pay that forward. It was, Ozzy. It was, and the thing is, she and I have been communicating, and I delete this comment. What comment are you deleting? Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to pay that. I'm going to pay that forward, and I'm going to let Musi I'll let them then decide. Dangerous Waves, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I saw you in Tugs and Shizzies and that. So I did say hello, but you didn't. I don't think you saw me, unless I didn't do it properly. I could have sworn I did at you. No, but anyway, welcome to the stream, dude. Good to see you again. You missed it last night. You'd have had fun last night. It was fun here last night. You would have enjoyed the stream last night. And and I think that everyone has been enjoying the streams, but last night was a good one. So out of respect for everyone who was there, I have decided to use the same heading, a little celebratory heading, so everyone can remember last night. Brilliant. And I've also Frickles it. Right, yeah. So no, it's not Friday yet. What was I going to say? So what I'm thinking, right? Because I'm neglecting the gaming part. I'm thinking tomorrow afternoon, I may gonna do a game stream for a couple of hours, and knowing me, it's going to go over 4 or 5 hours. So just be prepared that you're going to have a long gaming stream. Musi Lady, I've just mentioned about the reading, and like I said, I've had one before, and I think that I'm going to pay it forward. So I'm going to ask for the permission from Gail to pay it forward, and then basically you can then choose, or I can give you a couple of names. The gestures is such a nice gesture, but I've already had one reading, so it's only I thought about it, and I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to try that, and then we're going to see what happens, because I need to get used to flight FSX again, and I just need. Oh, I know what I can use. I've got clamps. I've got the clamps in the garage. Yes. I should have thought about that yesterday. Why didn't I think about that yesterday? Yes, you see? You see? You see? Yeah, someone sent me a message about clamps. There you go. So there, yeah. So it's either going to be truck driving or it's going to be flight sim. Let yourself be surprised. But anyway, let's talk. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? And I'm even going to put your messages up. So go for it. How you doing? Let's talk. The floor is now everyone is yours. So talk amongst yourself, ask questions, ask me, whatever. Yeah, hugs back at you, Missy Lady, and hugs, hugs, hugs. My name is doing the rounds. Well, I would assume so. I would assume so. Do you know what? I was actually quite impressed with Triggered Andy last night. Very, very constructive conversation. I wish more people would be like that instead of coming in and going. But some people have some dignity, and I respect that. I do. I do respect that. I may not agree, but I respect it. Kind to pass it forward, it will come as a comfort to someone in need. Yeah, who was it? Texas. I mean, what do you think, Texas? I know a lot of people have, you know, I know a lot of people have gone through some unfortunate things happen to them, but I think Texas could do with it. You know, what do you think? But let's see what Gail says. I hope Gail says it's okay. Hi, Joe. How you doing? Sorry, I didn't see you. I do apologise. Uh, Good to see you, Joe. Welcome to the stream. Uh, do you know? Do you know something really weird? All right. Right, she's staring at me right now. The cat's sitting there. She's literally eyeballing me. She's like, "I'm going to pounce on me or something." But last night she laid in front of the fire last night. She go, giving it one of them. And then when I called her, she looked at me. She just looked, and then she came over, got her little hug, and then she went into a little place where she sits. And I went over to give her a couple of strokes, and I stroked her. And I went to turn away, and she went, and then it swang for me, and I was like, "You little bitch!" And now she's sitting there looking at me. She's like licking herself. She goes, and then looks at me and goes, "Fucking watching you." Send help. Anyway, so oh, I know someone who's got more than that. Cat ladies. That's what you are, cat ladies. Dangerous cat ladies. Well, I hope that we can do it. Weather is finally warming up, so I won't freeze until next winter. Lost 3 of my 5 electric fireplaces this winter. Now to try and replace them all this summer. Here's what you need to do. Check the fuses in the plug. Because the thing is, when it comes to heaters, right, a lot of people don't realize that your plug will heat up and your fuse will pop. Right, and then open up the fireplace, because I know for a fact that some electric fires, right, do have secondary fuses, like it's a failsafe. Go and check if it's got one. If it hasn't, close it back up. Put a new fuse, but make sure it's the same fuse you take out. Put a new fuse in it, and then test it. All right. Supposed to be 75 and sunny today. Perfect weather. Yeah. No. You guys. Yeah. What is it with cold? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I've got I'm immune to the cold and the hot. Because when I know it's getting hot, I seem to prepare myself, and when it gets cold, I prepare myself with that as well. Believe it or not, in the winter, I actually cut down on smoking. Actual fact, that's another thing I need to start doing. Cut down smoking and stop smoking and make the wife happy. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah, here's the thing. Like this, you got different electric heaters, right? Some of them are very modern, these little modern flat screen types and all that stuff. Now, what you have to remember is that if they are on continuously, right, the heat and the continuous pressure on it, the heat and everything, it could actually burn it out, right? So that's one thing. Second thing is that the fuses, right? The fuse will pop. A lot of people don't realize that. So what you do, you just go and check the fuse. You take the fuse out and you buy new fuses, right? And you put a new fuse in. What you then do, you get yourself a purge and a shock protector extension cord. You plug that in and then plug the fire into that. If the fire pops or something pops on that, your system is protected because you're using a extension cord, which is a purge and a shock resistant extension cord, so it won't affect your system, right? But it's always 90% of the time it's either the fuse or it's the actual the electronic mechanism that dictates, when the thermostat and everything else. So and you have to remember that these electric heaters don't last as long as heaters with oil or with that you can get oil filled electric heaters, and they're called the ambient heat radiators, and they are better than the fan heaters and stuff like that, because radiant heaters, even after you turn them off, will stay warm for probably about 45 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes. So you'll still got radiant heat. Plus, they're a little bit safer, a little bit more safer than electrical fires, because then you've also got electrical fires with rods in them, heat rods or coils. And these coils are wrapped around a rod, and these coils will then heat up. Like it's just like when you turn a bulb on, right? The filament inside, right, will heat up because it's coiled. Now the same thing happens in some of these electric fires, where it will actually heat them up, and they are designed that way. So they heat up, they cool down, they heat up, they cool down. They can do that for a long time, right? Those there are the most dangerous ones you can buy, especially if you put them in any room with carpets or anything flammable. Because if they fall over, sometimes when the element is hot, because it's very brittle, it can then crack, and then obviously, hot. I mean, they cool down very quickly, but yeah. But they're the most costly ones as well, right? And the best electric heaters are the oil ones with timers on them. Right, so if you time it, you can set it up for 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, right? And what it will do, it will stay on for 4 hours, and it will turn itself automatically. It'll turn itself off. And there's also heaters that you can use with Wi-Fi. So yeah, there you go. Today, learning about electrical heaters in the window, and something else as well. Right, getting clean film. Believe it or not, if you get clean film, right, and you put clean film over your window, right, it will put a barrier from the cold glass. Right, some people put it on a frame, so it puts that little cushion of air. Right, you can do that, but there's a stuff that is designed specifically for glass. And what you can do, you can cut it, and then it will automatically sort of stick to the glass, but it's not stuck. If you know what I mean, it's like statically stuck to the glass, and it will put a barrier, and it does. We had it over our windows when I was decorating the kitchen, and basically it warmed the kitchen up by a couple of degrees, because the cold wasn't able to get through, because it's like a rubberish, it's like a rubber type of clean film. So yeah, there you go. And in the summer, you just get air blowers. You just circulate the air, and if you can, get like a big container, get loads of ice or cold water, right, and then put the blower. If it's one of those Hoover ones where it sucks and blows, right, and then put the ice in front of it or behind it, right, and just have the air circulate in your home, and it will stay cool. and also putting temporarily putting like tint on your windows. That also helps as well. Didn't know that, didn't you? That's why if you got tint on your car and it's not that hot in the car, but only from the front, it doesn't get that hot from the sides, but it gets hot from the front, right? It's because of the tint. It stops most of the reflective heat, the ambient heat. But never ever leave a child or an animal in the car unattended in the summer. Don't be an asshole. Yeah. What else can you do? Here's the thing: if you've got curtains, okay, if you've got like you got a curtain or a bed sheet or a blanket or something like that, right? The front door. Everyone thinks it's sealed and it's airtight. It's not. If it's one of these doors where you put the lever up and it puts like a lock system in it, and then you lock it, right? Get your partner or get someone to put a curtain pole above your door, all right, and then basically have one old curtain. Right. In the old days, they used to have curtains with fabric on the inside, and they used that was the blackout fabric. That's what they used in the war. Right. So, in just having the curtain, what they would do, they would have a second type of material sewn onto the curtain. So basically, when you draw the curtains, you could turn the lights on because it was blackout material. And they used to have these curtains until mid-90s, until late 90s. Right. And then obviously all the curtains started being modernized and blinds and stuff like that. Now, if you happen to come across curtains like that long enough to go from about half a foot above your door onto the ground, so it's basically laying on the ground, right? So you got 2 or 3 inches just resting on the ground. Put that above over your front door, and then in the winter, when everyone's come home, yeah, you just cover the door and then push it towards the bottom of the door. And what you'll notice is that the draft in that corridor or where your front door is will cease to exist. It will just stop. Right. And then basically, then all you have to do is like when you leave, you just open it up and that's it. Just always make sure it goes behind the door where the hinges are, not where the opening is. And you'll find that your house will warm up quicker. Right. But when it comes to the electrical, checking the fuses and everything else, always make sure that someone qualified or anyone who has the DIY knowledge to check, right? Yeah, and there you go. And also, don't drink as lot of tea or alcohol or nicotine, or don't smoke as much, and have chocolate once in a while during the day. Right? You don't have to eat like a whole bar of chocolate. You just have to have a couple of mouthfuls of chocolate, or drink a couple of hot chocolates with a little bit of sugar. And what will do when you drink caffeine or nicotine, or you smoke nicotine, anything with caffeine, alcohol, or nicotine, what happens? It thins your blood. Okay, and so therefore, you'll feel colder because the blood, it carries oxygen, but it also carries, it's like an insulation. Because don't forget, 70% of your body is fluid, right? So fluid always, regardless, it's like how can I put it? It doesn't matter if it's inside a vessel or outside a vessel, it will get cold. It's just like if you have to go to the bathroom and you're cold. Once you've gone to the bathroom, you'll notice that you'll warm up slightly. You'll get a little bit warmer. After you've gone to the bathroom, you'll feel warmer. It's because you've removed that internal thermal, that coldness from inside your body. Now, if you drink hot chocolate, or you eat something that can help with thickening your blood, you will then find that you will then warm up. Yes, doesn't stop you from having a coffee once in a while, or having a quick brandy or whiskey with a friend or something like that. But just remember that nicotine, caffeine, alcohol thin your blood. Yeah. It's just like if you've been traveling and you're flying, right, and you arrive in another country and you got jet lag. The quickest way to get rid of a hangover or get rid of jet lag is find yourself an oxygen bar. There's bars all over the world, and in many cities, where you can turn up and you can sit there for half an hour with 5 liters a minute, and you're just sitting there relaxing, and you're getting oxygen. And what happens? It puts oxygen back into your system, because don't forget your blood carries 20% of oxygen around. Okay, so by doing that, what you're doing, you're sort of revitalizing yourself, and you get rid of the hangover, you get rid of the jet lag. And it will also, if you stay awake when you arrive in the country, you stay awake that day until around 10 o'clock. When you go to bed, even if you haven't gone to an oxygen shop, right, when you go to bed, you'll wake up the next morning refreshed, trust me. As long as you get enough fresh air when you arrive. Just like your body thermostat. A lot of people think, oh, yeah, okay, let's put a cold cloth on the forehead. No. Or you put a cold cloth on the back of the neck. No, don't do that. Okay, what you do is basically you put your wrists, or you take the wrists and you put cold water over the wrists. A lot of people, when there's a heat stroke, you lift the feet, you open up and you put cold crap on people's chests and everything else. No, you can give them a freaking shock. Right? What you do, you take the wrist and you just put something cold, or not ice cold, but sort of cold on the wrist. And what you'll notice, good morning, Nushra. What you'll notice is that the core temperature will start coming down. Never put anything on the forehead, never put anything on the back of the neck, because the back of the neck is your natural thermostat. Right? And if you change your natural thermostat, your body will think, oh crap, it's getting cold. I need to do this, this, and this. Yeah. And that way, right? So try it. So one day when you feel really, really hot, just walk into the kitchen, turn on your tap, right? And then basically just run the water. Get a bowl or get something, or fill the sink up with water, and then just put your hands up to just past your wrist, right, into the water, and just sort of relax for a couple of seconds. And what you'll notice is that the cold will start cooling you down. Yes, your hands will be cold, but once your wrists go in, you'll start feeling it. And then after about a couple of minutes, you'll be refreshed. You'll feel better, right? And right. But just make sure you dry it off, and then you'll notice that your hands and your wrists will be very cold. Just before you go back outside, just let them naturally warm back up, just like frostbite or frost nip, right? Don't walk in, right? If you find someone who's been freezing or anything else, and they're richly, their teeth are rattling, right? Don't take them straight into a hot place and put them under a hot shower. No, take them into a normal area where it's the normal temperature, right? And get them to strip off. Get them to take as much of the clothing off. Obviously, depending on the circumstances, just go and get a dressing gown, or go and get something that can, they can protect their dignity or whatever, right? And just let them sit them there and just let them warm up naturally. Don't wrap them up in blankets or stuff like that, right? Just wrap them up in normal dry clothing and just let them warm up naturally. Because if you rush it, that's when you get problems. All right, it's just like frostbite, frost nip. Frost nip is the first symptoms. That's where the surface is numb. All right, that's the frost nip. Let it naturally warm up. Frostbite, again, don't force it. All right, trust me. I've done that that dunking test in Norway, and I levitated out of that water. That I can assure you of. But the thing is, what I did and what we got told by the instructors as soon as we came out of that water, got all the ropes, the safety ropes off and everything else, was run into the snow and roll in the snow. Just roll in the snow and then run back to the shower area, strip off, right? And that was it. And then you go into a lukewarm, probably a cold or lukewarm shower. Not a hot shower, it's a lukewarm one, if that. and it just warmed you back up. But I tell you one thing, you felt good for the rest of the day. That I can assure you of. And you slept like a baby at night afterwards. That I can assure you. The people after that, people were falling asleep in class because it was so vitalizing. Cold showers are good for you. Trust me. We're so used to being comfortable, but sometimes it's good to put yourself in an uncomfortable position. You know, in the morning, just hit yourself with a cold shower, right? Or have a warm shower to wash yourself and everything else, and then hit that cold and go, yes, I am invincible. And then cry like a schoolgirl, dry yourself off, and then just go to work. You'll feel better. Trust me. Are there any questions, concerns, or complaints? You guys are moving around in the classroom so much, I may as well just give you your own little. Yeah, anyway. So how is everybody? So did everyone enjoy last night? It was nice to see my pretty. And you know what? I tell you one thing. There are some people who I can really say that I can consider friends. Texas Alien, hello, sweetheart. My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful alien. Missy Lady, if you're still here, Kim Holson, I do apologize. I just looked up and saw you. Kim, welcome to the stream. Nice to meet you. Just got here, but wanted you to know how much I enjoyed your live with your queen last night. Thank you so much, Kim. It's been a while. Obviously, due to the fact that my pretty was a little bit poorly, but not all. Helps a lot, especially when it might be very tight. Someone from churches in a heat or air guy. He's going to help when I can save up for the. Yeah, no, dangerous waves, absolutely no problem. But just make sure you're very careful, all right? Because obviously, I don't know what country you're in. Are you in the States? I know that you guys don't have Irving. I think you just got live and neutral, and some of your stuff is Earth. It's always good to check the actual heater, and you're always better off with ambient heaters than electrical heaters, because electrical heaters can cause a problem. Okay, so it's always good to get, and just be very careful where you place them. All right, always make sure that you know where it's away from anything flammable, or because sometimes you'll get electrical heaters that actually melt. They'll just melt because of the heat. Anyway, but ambient heaters like radiators with oil in them, because oil keeps temperature for longer instead of water. Because of the density, the oils. So yeah, you'll be better off, and just make sure that it's fused, and also make sure it goes through a surge and shock protector. So if you've got an extension, use that. If you've got a plug socket that's designed for that, use that. But there you go. Is Missy Lady still here? Texas Alien, I have a question for you. Last night I was informed, or this morning, last night I was informed I was gifted a reading by someone. But due to the fact that I had one a long time ago, a while back, I've decided to pay it forward. So I would like to know if you would be happy to, if Gail Dutkins gives me permission and she allows me to do so, I would like to pay it forward and allow you to sit down one-to-one privately with Missy Lady and have that conversation. And again, in regards of your loss, I send my deepest, sincerest condolences and hugs and prayers for you and for all your family in this moment of your loss. So I'm so sorry to hear. Okay, so hopefully Gail will say yes, and hopefully you and Missy Lady can then sit down and you can have that conversation. And I just hope it helps in some way. But you, like I said, you don't have to, but it's something I would rather do. And there you go. Right. Yeah. So anyway, Hi, Kathy. How you doing? Why is it that I'm seeing Debbie? Hi. You see what's going on? Where have you guys been hiding? I haven't seen your names for forever, and now you're popping up, and I didn't see you before. You've been here a while, and you haven't, and I haven't even seen you. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I do apologize for that. In actual fact, I apologize so much that I am now going to stand up, walk away, and get myself. Um, I'll get myself a Dr Pepper. I'll be right back. Well, Texas, then it is yours. Um, 1 second. 1 second. Then that is yours. Well, obviously, I need to wait for Gail to come in because Gail was so kind to give me that. So I just let Missy Lady know, and now you're gonna hear the notorious. Oh, oh yeah. Dr. Pepper. It's Dr. Smear. Shut up, you two. We want separate. We want sit. No. Down. We want no. We want no. But we want no. But we want no. But we want no. Go to bed. But we don't want to. Yes. See what I've had all to deal with all morning? Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. If my coughing pisses people off, I bet that really rattles their cage. Okay, Missy Lady. Obviously, Gail's not here. Amos sent. Amos sent. I believe Amos. Yeah, I mean, she's probably busy or something. If she, like, obviously, it's all up to Gail now. If she says yes, it's okay. Then, Missy Lady, you'll be taking Texas Alien to one side, and you'll be then having a chat with her. Okay. Sandra, hi, good morning, welcome. Do you know how many sounds could I make to piss people off? I mean, like the coughing already pisses people off. Sneezing pisses people off. Breathing, inhaling. What else? What else pisses people off? Existing. Yeah, let's keep pissing people off. No, I'm only joking. Pissing people off is not a good thing because it's not right to piss people off. It's right to press people's buttons to make them tell the truth, but they and them. I went to send a message, Gail, that you wanted to speak. Yes, well, yeah. I mean, it's a very straightforward, simple request. I like to pay it forward. Yeah. What's this one? Why is my Oh.
Fuck yeah. Keep spreading.
What the fuck did I just miss? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm playing this. You're gonna hear this. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the following message is coming to you unfiltered, and anyone who is easily offended by reality and truth, please do me a favor and take a day off. Please hold.
Good fucking morning, Sparkle Farts. Let's try to have a good fucking day today. I mean, we can still tell people to fuck right off when needed, but try to do it with a fucking smile on your face. And maybe don't give everyone the finger. Just the twat waffles that really fucking deserve it. Fuck yeah. Keep spreading the fuckery.
And there you go. You can't freaking go wrong with that message, can you? You just can't go wrong with that message. That is just absolutely fantastic. So good morning, everybody. Like any newcomers, thank you very much for coming in. And if you've just subscribed to come in, thank you for subscribing and thank you for being here, being you. Being you, being me. Da, da, ba, ba, da, ba. No, sorry, my bad. But yeah, so there's not really much to say today. It was just going to be a quick live. I just wanted to sort of basically update you guys about the gaming. So it is Tuesday today. So I would say either tomorrow or Thursday is going to be a big game day. So even if it doesn't interest you, please come and hang out, come and have a chat with the other people, the other guys and girls who come here. You don't have to like the gaming, just not, you can still sit in here and chat with each other. You just have to mute the game. All right. And I do apologize. Usually when I game, I just go in, I zone in, I decompress and I just zone in and I enjoy myself. So just so you guys are all aware that of that, if that makes any sense. So just remember that, I'm not being disrespectful if I don't respond or if I don't respond straight away. But if you go to anyone else gamers, they have usually like a little system that goes beep and it tells them that they've received a message or someone's mentioned their name. This is why it's always good to go at Sport Debbie Webb or at Mama Joe or at Nashawa or at Amago, because that little. Wait a minute, it will be fun listening to the Spawn effort. No, I tried to avoid the see you next Tuesday word because I don't think that's very gentleman ladylike to say. Listen, I know that you jocks up there always say, Spawn, I'm not getting notifications. I know, that's YouTube. So do me a favor, if you're not getting notifications, just go back onto the subscription. There, a little box will pop up and it will give you it will actually give you, please hold, let me go and try on someone else's. If you click on the subscriptions, you can have it, basically it will say none with the line through it. It'll say personalized or it'll say all. You can either click personalized or all, but I would suggest you click all because that means that will then discard any improper, any possibilities of failing. So go onto the subscription button and go all the way up to the and click the bell, and then hopefully they'll pop in then. I do make sure that the thing is clicked where it says all subscribers and followers will receive notifications, so that's always on. So I can't understand why. So just make sure that's all set up for you. Yeah. My hubby plays Diablo 2 and WoW. What is that? World of Warships or World of Warcraft? It's YouTube's. I've been having the same. Yeah, I've only noticed it recently. Before around September, that's when I noticed about subscriptions and notifications. Because I'm subscribed to quite a few people. Some of them who I have actually met. No, two I've met. and sometimes I don't get notifications from them. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And every time I do, I'm like Warcraft. All right, okay. Sometimes I get notification. I'm like, holy shit, I got a notification. So it's YouTube. It's not you guys. Yeah. Oh, I have a message. Someone asked me in private last night. So, what do you mean you got a massage? No, that's what I say. Message. I'm a little, I say it sarcastically, talking massage. Massage from the sausage, and the sausage of the sausage, and the message with the sausage, and the hello. The message with the sausage, I can't read a spot in the eye. Sit up straight and look at me. I am recruit. Oh, okay. What a freaking hairstyle. The awkward moment when you go to use your self checkout at Tesco's and your fringe scans as packet of Jaffa cakes. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, Jaffa cakes, they're chocolate candy over here. Oh, has anyone heard of the ice branding? You know, you can get tattoos now where people brand you. Oh, really? Did I? Where did Missy Lady call me that? Where are we? Where are you, little cheeky short ass hobbit? Where are you? You calling me a twat? Where's your comment? Where is it? Where did she say that? Where? I can't see it. Yeah, look. I mean, yeah. Even YouTube hates me. I mean, at least I know where I stand. I'm not getting notification. I can't even see the comment. I wonder if it's been spawn F and C at the again. Where the hell did you look, Missy Lady? Yeah. At least we don't have to walk around with skirts on all the time. Ooh, in the heart. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There you go. That's the only Scotch thing you're getting from me now. On your bike. Stop messaging me privately. Stop it. Two twat waffles. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Stop it. Oh, you're calling me a pole smoker. At least I don't have to suck on a freaking thing that lights up. Oh, no, sorry, wrong person. Someone else has messaged me. I'll take that back. Oh, right. Got you. No. Right, miss. No. The next, if you message me one more time, I'm blocking you for 24 hours. I'm telling you that now. You send one more message at me, trying to derail me. Okay, I will. I'll block you I'll block you on Facebook for 24 hours, and then I'm just gonna ridicule your haggis. I'm telling you. Just hey, listen, you little jock hobbit. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh, I bet she's sitting there going, "Oh, what did you just call me? You called me a jock? How freaking dare you?" Sit on your ass with a stitch. You're giving me stitches. Uh-oh. Oh, you watch this. You watch this war of words now. This is going to be fucking hilarious. Tonight on Moosey Lady. That Welsh sheep shagging twat. Yeah, that's the best thing about the cultural difference over here. No one gives a crap. I mean, many years ago, people used to call me Taff, and I just ignored them because I didn't know who they were talking to. Because, like, you know, they like to call the Welsh Taffs or sheep shaggers, and you just ignore it because it's boring. But when when people do it and you don't even relate, because that's not my name. Yeah. Fucking nicknames. It's when you sit next to one in a cafe and all you're hearing is like, and then you just start worrying. Yeah, there is a difference between the Glasgow and the Edinburgh jocks. In Glasgow, they're all dragged up. In Edinburgh, they're found under a raspberry bush. That's too funny. You watch in the next 24 hours, like, there's going to be the breaking news. Spawn trooper attacks a Scottish lady. Scottish lady retaliates. Spawn trooper attacks her more. Scottish lady then attacks back. Then Spawn trooper gets his attack sheep and attacks the haggis. Yeah, I'm going to call a police on you. Yeah. If people actually knew what the word banter actually means, yeah, or the actual concept of banter, or the deliberate insulting to have an entertainment of laughter, okay, and not take it serious and actually have thick skin. Oh my god! I don't know. Right next to the microphone. I think I need to wash this cover for the microphone. It smells very junky. Okay, who fired? It's... Oh my god. Hey, that Spawn Trooper's funny. I know. No, I'm only joking. Have you ever had a next door neighbor that you just want to take to a quarry and then just give him a hammer and a chisel and say, knock yourself out, lad? Oh yeah, well, if you think the banter between the Scots and the Welsh is funny, you should see when you get the Irish coming. Top of the morning to sir. I know where you live. I'm gonna find you, and I know where you live, boy. So don't you come in here and start telling me what to do. I'm telling you, sonny boy, I know your ma. So anyone who knows the Irish, oh yeah, oh my God, Spawn Trooper, you just sounded like an Irishman from Belfast. Oh dear. There you go. Banter, good, humoured, playful, or teasing conversation. Thank you, Kathy. You are dismissed. You may go back to the back of the class and collect your items and bring back and sit in front of me. You have won the first place chair. Pardon me. G'day, sport. What's your favourite colour, boo? You know, when I was down in Sydney, yeah, boy. Oh, those wallabies, mate, they just wanted to kick the fuck out of you. Yeah. I'm a dingo all the day. I'm on my 2 million acre farm and shitting all day. I'm singing on my farm that all day. I'm singing, oh shit, there comes a spider. I'm running away from the spider on a 2 million acre land. I'm shitting myself while I close my hands. Oh, my Scott, there's a spider, and the spider is bigger than me. I think I'm gonna go in a bush and have a long pee. Too much fucking caffeine. Too much caffeine. Definitely too much caffeine. Oh, I can't believe... Oh, I used to get in trouble all the time in school. All the time. Because we used to have people that sometimes in school, I mean, I can remember my school days very faintly, but I can remember some that were very, there was once where there was a big accident just down the road from our school, and you could hear the impact. And then there was big fights in school, and it all came down to either rugby or football or rally. And in them days, when you went to it, you went to town with each other. You didn't mess about. Headmaster used to love us. He used to call us the Welsh gang because, But there you go. To all those that sit and want to run back to others, we say to, dilly gaff. That's a Scottish thing. You may, yeah. I just say fubar. Yeah. Now, once I was on my horse, I was riding through the sunset, sitting on my horse, Charlie, hold away. I'm riding through the Texas sunset, living day by day. And then I saw a young lady spread eagled in the hay. I got off my horse and said, boy, stay where you are. I'll be right back because I got to go to this young lady and say, hey. She turns out to be 65 and stood up very quickly. There was a thump thump to the ground where I saw her bosoms lightly. She said to me, hello, young man, would you like to have a hug? I ran faster than the horse and I won the Mercury Cup. Sorry. It's really weird. I used to be able, years ago, I used to just used to just start humming or singing, and then I just made, yeah. But guys, like I said, it's not going to be a long one today because, obviously I've got other stuff to do. I've just got a couple of things that I need to finalize and send off. And then I need to go and sort the cat out because she looks a bit down. She needs a bit of a, and also I need to go and when I was younger, Missy, I used to speak Welsh, but not anymore. I can say a couple of things, but the thing is, moving around when your old man's in the armed forces as well. You know, it's a shame. I don't miss it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I can sit in don't get me wrong. I've sat in cafes and I can still understand it fairly well. And holy shit, some of the conversation. And when you make out that you can't understand it, it's just like foreign languages. When people think that you can't understand it and they're sitting right next to you talking crap about you, and then you turn around and go, well, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I've had that situation multiple times. You know. It's just like Americans, you know, some Americans can't even understand plain English, or some English can't understand Americans. Yeah, it's like the Cajun language. That, for example, that there is like a language, a world in its own. So, but anyway, so guys, again, my apologies for today. I just thought I'd come and give you an update. Have a quick coffee stream, and you know, just keep you entertained for a bit. Oh, really? Goodness. Oh, she's still with us, Sandra? Let me just. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, I remember this one. That one was actually sang by miners, actual fact, if I can remember correctly, or originally sang by, God, what was it? That was sang in the valley, is that? That is an old song. Excuse me. Well, what was the one? Hang on a minute. Now you got me going. Now I can't remember the one that I used to get sang to. Let me see if I can find it. And when I find it, I'll post it. No. There you go. That's the one I wanted to do. I think it's this one. 1 second. This whole time I've had my mute mic. Displaying of too many declaring the heroic deeds of daring men. The peasants dying, the wails of wives of children flying, the distant succor crying, herrlich men. The voice of wailing, there'll be one of bailing, no the road. Sorry, that. Yeah. Anyway, can you play my other song? Nope, because it's just an update. I have played the other song. I played it last night, actual fact, and I played it for Texas Alien, your second song. But the third one I'll play some other time. But what do you want? Don't you get away from my foot, you little cow. Don't you? No. Paw. Keep paw to yourself. Keep paws to yourself. Keep paws to yourself. Ow! You little shithead. Hey, Ninja Cat. My foot bigger than yours. My foot, your bomb. You airborne. Yes, you are. Yeah. Hi. Come on, up. Come on. Move. There you go. Good go. What am I missing? I forgot what I was going to say now. I mean, like, look, guys, I've got not much to say. I just wanted to keep you guys. No, the stream is still going. It's still up. It's still me. It's just, I can't even. Do you know what? I cannot understand why. When you, I mean, even when I'm on YouTube directly, there is still latency. There's still a gap between talking and you guys hearing it. And I mean, you're looking at nearly 30 seconds. It is absolutely insanity. And then sometimes it's really quickly. Oh, I have a massage. Yeah, no, that's copyrighted, Missy Lady. I'm not playing that. You know, I'll get no. Yeah. Your cat was I just got mentioned that someone's cat was talking about. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry to bore the crap out of you. No, it's not been one of those typical live streams. It's just absolutely me laughing my ass off at people's stupidity and everything else, and basically drinking too much coffee. Yeah, but Missy Lady, that's yeah. Anyway, I'm not, no, I'm not being funny, but I don't like playing other people's music on here because, like with some music, it's okay. With a lot of it on YouTube, the minute you put it on, you can get a copyright strike. Some people don't mind their stuff as long as you accredit them with the stuff. But I don't like just playing anyone's music just too much. I did play yours last night, and I played it the other night as well. Played both, the first two of them. But I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I draw the line where it comes to other YouTube videos, especially when it comes to music. That's why you don't see me playing, videos and stuff like that on like that. Yeah, no, I'm not, darling. I'm not. Okay, so let's not. Okay, I'd just rather not. Okay, if that's okay with you, thank you. But yeah, on the I'm not being funny, but yeah. Now you contact me on Facebook, right? Oh, right. So, right. Okay. I thought right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. So I don't play any copyright, if it's copyright free or, royalty free, then I may. Do I play any instruments? Oh God, when I was younger, I used to play the side flute, the little flute. But that, yeah, not anymore. Now I just play jungle drums. I'm really good at jungle drums, that's for sure. Boom, 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 boom. You miss it. Yeah. So I'm really good at deciphering jungle drums. I can stand in the jungle and I can tell you exactly what the conversation. I can tell you who's having a domestic. I can tell you who's having an argument. I can tell you who's falling out. When it comes to jungle drums, I have perfected that, Sandra. So no, so I don't play any instruments. Well, it depends if you call a engine an instrument. Then yes, then I am the conductor of God. I can, yeah. But no, I don't. To answer your question, sorry. So yeah. That's nice. I think the violin and the piano are one of the two nicest instruments for anyone to play. That's for sure. One of the two most nicest ones, because the piano and the violin are not easy to learn, or even a guitar or drums. But a violin and a piano, because a piano and a violin, you can actually show them, you can actually pass over emotion within your music and what tones and stuff, So, but anyway, guys, unless you've got anything to ask or to say, I am going to be calling it a day. And I hope no one's offended by me not playing music. So, Missy Lady, I hope you're not offended. But I want to bid everybody adieu. And I hope that everybody has a fantastic day. Yes, I do. The only thing, so all I want to say is have a fantastic morning to you guys over in the States. Have a fantastic evening in Australia and New Zealand. and in the rest of the world, in Europe and everyone else, right? Remember one thing. Always be true to yourself, because when you are true to yourself, right, you are true to everyone else. Right? And people will see you for the good person you are. There you go. Right. So, guys, have a fantastic day. Enjoy my intro extra and have a fantastic day. And again, thank you very much. And to all the lurkers and everyone else outside, remember one thing. It takes more effort to hate, and it takes more muscles to frown. So remember, turn that frown around and smile.
Trooper riding in the night, heart of gold but ready to fight, standing tall doing what's right, shining truth like a firelight. Daddy's wisdom running deep taught me promises I gotta keep, breaking chains, leaving pain behind, calling out the crooked kind. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, spawn trooper rides again. Ain't no fear when I'm around, justice stands on solid ground. One last chance to make it right, or face the reckoning tonight. In the dark, where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in disguise, second chances, they wear thin, spawn trooper rides again. In the dark, where shadows creep, truth rings out, it cuts so deep. Ain't no price to make me sell, standing strong, I know too well. Oh, the truth cuts through the lies, no more secrets in